The research is really interesting. There's more and more in the last couple of years looking at discrepancies in terms of reduced performance and potential for injury if we have a very large discrepancy from one limb to the other.
So asymmetries are basically when there are imbalances in the body. Your right bicep is bigger than your left bicep and vice versa around the body. So an excellent way, like your man says here, is to introduce some unilateral movement, which is just a fancy term for using one limb at a time. So instead of a barbell curl, you would do a dumbbell curl, allowing both arms to move individually of each other. So if there is a muscle imbalancement, that you can rectify it quite easily.
If you have a massive asymmetry from side to side, it doesn't make any sense to do a little bit of addressing. Single leg work could take you a total of 30 minutes per week. You can do one or two exercises.
Again, it doesn't have to take up your whole entire workout. No one's saying that if you do have an imbalancement in the body, whether it be through mobility, strength, or even muscle size, that you have to dedicate a full training phase just to compensate for this. Absolutely not. Be mindful of it. Introduce unilateral movements that are going to help compensate it, but you only need to spend, maybe 20, 30 minutes a week addressing this issue, and the benefits will be absolutely off the charts.
Some unilateral work, some single leg work in your training is just good prudence. It makes good sense. We see it to be very effective. And I would caution you that if you aren't doing it currently, it might be worth adding in just one or two exercises per week. You'll see a big difference.
And that final point is absolutely paramount as well. If you aren't aware of how to spot these asymmetries, it's not a bad idea to introduce some unilateral movements on the upper body and on the lower body, just to be sure. Whether you have asymmetries or whether you even know about them, it is always a wise idea to throw in some unilateral movements.